All right. 1 second. Let's just get set up and make some quick breakfast. We got a long day today, a long catering day. So I definitely just want to go live real quick. Okay. I'm making breakfast. Making some breakfast today early. I have a long day today, long. Okay. Today we have specials that we did, jerk chicken specials, so we have a lot of jerk chicken. So we're not gonna have no time to eat. So what I'm gonna do is make breakfast first. Okay. So I'm gonna make some breakfast. First thing we want to do is get some tea going, guys. Okay, we have to do tea. It's the most important thing. And I need gloves actually, because I don't want to mess up my little hands. Let me get some gloves on to deal with this meat. I have my gloves just in case. Okay. All right. Let's get the water in the pot. And we're gonna do some tea right now. You know, when you have breakfast, you gotta have tea with your breakfast. I don't know about you guys. That's a whole bottle. That's good enough. Okay. The tea we're using is soursop tea, okay? That's what I drink. Soursop in the morning gives me strength and health and energy, all right? So, let me get my tea bag out of here. Hold on. So, soursop tea. Okay. Lucas, what's going on? What's going on? We just got on live. We got a long day today. We're making jerk chicken. We have some specials that we're doing. And we're doing jerk chicken, rice and peas, and jerk corn for like 99 bucks for trays, right? So we're gonna be super busy. It's Friday, everybody's ordering and stuff. But right now I'm making a quick breakfast because I'm not gonna have time to eat later. So we're doing soursop tea. We have some croissants, some beef, ground beef, and eggs. And we're just gonna make like a sandwich, okay? Ground beef, croissants, and eggs. Bernadette, what's going on? What's going on? Right? Oh, you're from Spain. Okay, okay, okay. It's easy. Don't worry. You can just watch. You can just look. It's fine. Right? So, I'm going to season up this meat. Guys. And just hit the like button. Guyana, what's up? Wagwan. Don't make Jamaican, yes, yes, yes. But I'm in Miami. I'm in Miami right now, okay? But we'll make a quick breakfast. This is not a Jamaican breakfast that I'm making. I'm just making a breakfast real quick. Oh, listen, thank you. I appreciate it. We're sending a lot of care packages and stuff out there, you know, so that they can get it together. It's a little bit difficult what's going on in Jamaica because a lot of the roads and stuff is hard to get to it, right? So you can't even get the stuff there. And then some of the people, they're so desperate, they're just, if you try and drive in without security, they'll stick you up. So it's really hard and tough, you know? So thank you for the prayers, you know, we need it a lot. So the meat right now, guys, let me just season this up, okay? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna smash these, okay? This is gonna be smashed. Let me get a little thing here. And then what we have our jerk seasoning, okay? So we're gonna season it with jerk seasoning. I guess that's what's gonna make it the Jamaican style. So we have some jerk seasoning, and let's just season these burgers. Now this seasoning blend is in my book. If you look in the bio, you can click it. It's called Jerk Essentials. That's where I show you how to make your own jerk seasoning blend from scratch, using all the nice ingredients. All right, so this, we're just gonna get this seasoned up with that, We don't want to over season it. You understand? So you don't want to over season this. All we do, get it nice and season up. Because it's breakfast, I don't want this super seasoned. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just give me a like, guys, so we can share this video out and get this video out there. Just the little 3 buttons on the side. If you just hit that up. So I'm going to make them into little small patties like this, right? And only reason why, we're just going to smash these. So I don't need them too big. See, just little small patties. Small patties. We're going to smash these and then we're going to eat this with some egg. We have soursop tea going. And we're going to put some shallots on here. And then we have some cucumbers, tomatoes. So all this is, like you saw what I just did, guys. Some of these are a little big. When you smash them, you want them to be really small because we're going to smash them out. So let's just try and get them as even as possible. All right? See? All right, so there we go. So we're just going to have them like this. We're making burgers. Burgers with croissants for breakfast. I don't know if you eat burgers and croissants. I don't know what you guys eat for breakfast. Tomorrow, we're making Jamaican soup. And yeah, you can always get a free Palestine, free Congo, and a free Sudan from me every day of the week, all day. We want everybody to be able to live in peace and unity, and, you know, that's why we're on this earth, not just for us. All right, guys. So we have our meat balls. What I'm going to do, we're going to get this. This is a cast iron skillet. See this? Sandra, what's up? What going on? What's good? What's good? Just making a quick breakfast here. Just some jerk burgers, smashed jerk burgers with egg and croissant, okay? Cast iron skillet, guys. This is what you need, okay? The reason why you need that when you're making a burger, a smash burger, we want it to be really crisp. Yes, man, right? Real crisp. So we're going to turn this on like a medium high, okay? And then let's go get, I don't know, should I use ghee or should I use tallow? I have either ghee or I have tallow. Both of those are really, really good. Yeah, this is going to be delicious. What happened, we have a big catering today. Not necessarily catering, we ran a special. So we have a lot of jerk chicken we're going to be doing later. So we're not going to be able to cook. I don't think I'll be able to video right now until later in the night. You understand? So I'm just trying to do a quick video here with the breakfast, what I'm eating and what I'm making. And then, you know, hopefully later on tonight I can come on. But if not, I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing a soup. And for breakfast, we'll be doing probably an authentic Jamaican breakfast, which would be like ackee and saltfish, right? So we're going to get this warmed up. The thing is, do I use ghee or do I use tallow? That is the key. There are 2 different flavors, 2 different, you know, the ghee is more buttery. And it is breakfast, right? So maybe I should just use the ghee. Let's just use ghee. It's more buttery. So I have ghee over here. I have some oxtail tallow. If you look on my page, you'll see that I have a video, oxtail tallow video, show you how to make your own beef tallow using oxtail. Okay, it's one of the most flavorful things you can have if you want to pan-sear stuff and fry things. I love beef tallow. But I also love ghee. And ghee, guys, is just basically clarified butter. So all it is you take the butter, right, the ghee, that's what I'm saying, because it's thing. Alvaro, greetings from Spain, my man. I'm in Miami. Okay. So here we go. The ghee, like we said, is better because of the buttery flavor. So let's just use the ghee to make these smash burgers. That's going to be way better. You see, Sandra, we're on the same page. You know what I mean? That ghee is definitely one of my favorites. In one of the local grocery stores around here, they actually have the ghee like this, okay? I mean, it's not cost effective, but they have the ghee just like this, you know? So you could use that too, but I like to buy it in the jar. Or sometimes I'll even make it. Like I said, all it is, you just kind of cook it down until you get the butter, the milks out of the butter, not the butter out of the butter, but the milk out of the butter. Okay? So while we got that going, the burger, let's do the egg. Let's put this to the side. And all I'm going to do for the eggs is simple. What's this out of here? Right? I'm just going to break the eggs up in here. So this is going to be an easy breakfast. Everybody has eggs. Everybody has some kind of, beef or sausage or whatever. And guess what? I don't have any milk. I don't have any, so we're just going to do regular eggs, no milk. And the reason why I would put milk in this is to make it more fluffy. You know what I mean? That's why I do milk. But you say, my favorite dish is oxtail. Okay? Hold on, let me move this. Screen is not moving up. And we're cooking breakfast, Alvaro. We're doing smash burgers with eggs on croissant. Okay? And I have some soursop tea going because we always have to have tea. Like I said, we have a long day ahead of us with catering. Oops. So I got to make sure that I eat a good breakfast because I'm not going to be able to do anything a little later on. So the eggs will go back. And now let me go get one of these spatulas. I actually have a smash burger thing, but I don't know. So I'm going to kind of smash these out a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll smash them out more when we get them in the pan. Okay? We want these to be smashed out more when we get them in the pan. And you see, I'm doing them kind of like long ways. Right? What time is it here? It's 9:30 in the morning. So I'm doing it long ways to go with the croissant, if you can see. No, so oxtail is always served, well, it's not always. We do many do it. We do oxtail in a soup and stuff, but the most traditional way that Jamaicans make oxtail is we do it in a stew and we cook it down. On my channel, if you go look, just scroll down and you'll see where I cook oxtail. Even on the oxtail tallow, I show you how we make oxtail there, And in the cookbook, I have 3 oxtail recipes. And that cookbook's called the Black Book. Okay, so if you want to learn how to cook oxtail the right way, I don't think anybody makes oxtail better than Jamaicans. I'm sorry. Wherever you're from, I apologize, but we're the best at it. All right, so we have the soursop tea just going in here. And let me turn it down because I want that to seep. Okay? I want it to seep out so it could be really strong. I don't know what kind of tea you guys drink in the morning. We drink soursop. Hit the little button on the thing and share the video for me. All right, so how we test, we put our hand, and if it can go, see, it's not really moving. It's not hot enough for me. I need it hotter than that. Okay? Need it a little bit hotter than that. And let me get one last thing here, guys. It's my masher. And where are you, masher? It's a weight that I need. Here goes a burger press. Problem, what's a lie? Edgar? What's a lie? I don't know if oxtail is healthy or not, but if you know, like Usain Bolt, okay, those are the type of foods he eats: oxtail, yam, those kind of stuff. So, oxtail's a little fatty. You know what I mean? So if you don't like fatty meat, it's not going to be for you. But it's by far my favorite of all time. That's what I like. All right, this pan is about hot enough, guys. So what we're going to do, let's just make this easy. We're going to put these burgers in. Let me see. Yep. And then just smash it down. Could have been a little bit hotter for me. Just gonna smash these down. Okay? This is how you make smash burgers. You smash them, and then you let them get a crisp on there. And once they get the crisp, that's what makes them delicious. All right. I don't know if I have room to really do. Well, I'm gonna make room, guys. If I don't smash them all the way, they're really supposed to be really, really thin. Okay? Well, let's make room. That's how we do it. There you go, look at that. And just let that go, let that get a crust. Okay? We want that to get a nice little crust to it. James, it might be frustrating to eat because maybe whoever's making it is not cooking it right, the oxtail, that is fatty, okay? To me, anyway, you know, once it's cooked nice and it's tender and just falling off the bone, there's no better dish on the planet Earth. I'm not going to argue. There's none. Zero. Okay? It's already been, all the food gods have already agreed with me on that. No better dish than oxtail. All right, so what we have now, we have some cucumbers, okay, that we're going to put on the burger. So I'm going to get the cucumbers here. And we have some tomatoes. Okay? Now these I could have left like this, but can't. Fresh parsley. Right? And then olive oil. Get the olive oil. And a really good olive oil. It's important that you use a top quality olive oil. Don't use anything. And then our herb salt, okay? Man, I love lamb too. Lamb might be my second if we're talking about meat. Oxtail, then lamb. A lot of people don't like lamb, but I like lamb chops. If you, my videos, you'll see I have tons of lamb chop recipes. Even in my book, I put a jerk lamb chop recipe in there. And then we're just gonna season it with this. Now remember, this herb salt is Himalaya pink salt, which is a lot more saltier than regular sea salt. And I have all kinds of different herbs in there. And then all we do, let's just get this. And then let's take a bite. Perfect. Don't want too much. Let me rinse my hands. Okay. And then now, looking at this, they look like they're coming along really good. So, what I like to do, where's my other little, oh. Scotch bonnet, shallots, and regular red pepper. I like to just put it on there, one side, then when we turn this, it's gonna cook into it and crisp. All right? Now guys, you could add cheese. That would be delicious too. All right? Some cheese in this thing. I mean, I have some cheese, but I don't like cheese for breakfast, man. So let's see this. Let's scrape it up and then flip. Oh man, look at the crust on that. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I wish you could smell this smell right now. Look at that. Now that's a smash burger. Come on, guys. Whoa. Let's get this over. And then this one is a little big. Let me get a little holder, because whenever you have, see how it's got that crisp on it? This one not so much because it was sitting in the corner, but this is what you want right here, this crisp right here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Where we at? San Diego? Bum, 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 bum. Scotch bonnet is probably less heat, but Scotch bonnet has a better flavor, okay? Scotch bonnet has the best flavors that you could think of, okay? That's the difference between me. That's why I love Scotch bonnets more than any other pepper, the flavor, not for heat. A lot of people think it's for the heat, but no, it's for the flavor. Okay? So we're gonna let those burgers go just a little bit longer. And let's get these croissants cut. Oh, wrong knife. Let's go. Let's get these croissants cut up so we can sear these. Look at that. Look at that. Look at here, guys. Look at here. Look at here, guys. All right. So we got the croissant. Now remember, we're gonna make a little small egg burger. An egg burger. That's all we're gonna do, guys. Make an egg burger. All right, cut these up. Hit the like button for me so we can push this out. We're just doing a quick breakfast. We have croissants, some smash burgers, soursop tea, and our eggs that we're about to make right now. Okay? We'll toast these in a minute. Let me just test this burger again. Press down. And the burgers, all we did was season it with the jerk seasoning. Okay, if you want that jerk seasoning, guys, it's in the cookbook. All you gotta do, it's right there in my bio. And give these a good press because we want the crisp, the crust. Almost done, almost done. You're almost done there. Delicioso. Well, this broke apart. We might as well taste it to see if it needs more seasoning or not. Man. Needs a little bit more seasoning as far as I'm concerned. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Look. Bam, 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 bam. Bang, 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 bang. Woo! I make sure I wait for everybody to leave the house. Okay? And then that's when I cook. So that I can just eat. Listen, I got a big cooking to do today, okay? We're doing a lot of jerk chicken and rice and peas and jerk corn today. So this breakfast I gotta make. You know, I don't have time to play games. All right, let's turn on this back stove. I should have got this going. Okay. And then let me get a bowl to put those burger pieces out of their misery. Let me get a plate. Come on, burger pieces. Come on, burger pieces. Come on, burger pieces. Get the burger pieces out of here. Now look at that. Oh, my Lord. If I was into cheese, I would definitely tell you to add some cheese to this, guys. Okay? I would. So if I were you, I would put a little cheese on there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that crust. Goodness gracious. Now let's go ahead and put these on real quick. We just need to toast these. We don't need them hot. I just want to toast so that when it's sitting on there, it doesn't seep into the bread too much. Let's get a little toast on these. Come on. You all can fit in there. All right. Now we got that pan going. Now let's get some butter into the other pan so we can get these eggs rolling. Okay. That's right, guys. If you could just like, subscribe to the channel, you know, and hit the like button on the side. I do videos at least 3-4 times a week, easy, and then twice on the weekends, you know, a lot of cool stuff. Yep, croissants are the best. All right, guys, let's make some space. Always got to clean up and make space. Now this, you got to remember, with these, what do you call this skin again? The cast irons, they get extremely, extremely hot and they can start smoking everywhere, okay? So what we got to do is be careful with the fire, okay? Be careful with the fire. So what I'm going to actually do is switch them over. So let's get you come over here, and you go over here, right? Because all we're doing with that, we're just toasting, nothing else. We're just toasting. And I think this is enough toast for me. Oy, oy vey, we don't want it to be too crazy. Turn it off. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're good to go. GTG, good to go. We're good to go. We say we're good to go. All right. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do the whole moderator thing. I don't know how to do that yet. No bacon. Natalie, we use what we use. We just have to use what we have, man. We can't do nothing else. I don't have any bacon, so I had burger. So I said, okay, what's the next thing? You don't got no bacon? Yeah, you got burger. All right, so we got our eggs here. So all we're gonna do is get the eggs in there. Make this easy. Easy. And then I have these peppers with the Scotch bonnet and the shallots. Okay? So I'm gonna just start throwing a little in there, only because I don't want to waste it. It's not necessary, but you know, it doesn't make sense you waste it if you have it. Right? And then we have some of that parsley. Might as well throw it in there. You know what I mean? Why not? Now, what I like to do now is, where is my little thing? Here it goes. We're gonna just mess this up a little. There's no certain way to cook this, okay? Remember, these are going on the croissants, so I just want this cooked. I don't really care about the look of it, okay? This is just going on the croissant. On the croissant, that's how we're doing it, on the croissant. Okay? So now, this is the soursop tea. That's pretty much done. Let me go turn that off. Eggs, done. You don't need a long time to go. Okay? That's it, done right there. Turn off that. All right, Crowder people. Where are we with our thing? Now we have to start. Oh, before I finish up, let's get the orange. Look, right? So you need fruits with your, that's it. Okay, so what we're gonna do with our orange, we're just gonna do a little cut, 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 cut. It's so funny. I do these lives, right? And then I see people that follow me on TikTok or they follow me on Instagram. And you think they would say, hey, Dad, Chef Balo, I saw you do something on the live and here. They just do it and don't even give me a little thank you. It's weird. I think, you know, if I get something from you and I know you, I'm going to at least say, hey, man, I got you. So here goes my orange. Okay. So we're just cutting up our orange. And then we give that a twist. There you go. What's up, Ewas? Howdy, how you doing? We're making some breakfast right now. We got eggs, we got some jerk burgers, some oranges, and I'm about to put it together, and I got some soursop tea. You understand? Now, I need space. Where to do? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Let's go get a plate. All right. I guess I could use this here. All right, we got our plate, our eggs. We're just gonna get these things together as a family, the way we should, right? Move these things out the way, Crowder people. So here I got my croissants. Croissant number 1, croissant number 2, number 3, 4, and croissant number 5. Okay? So we have 5 croissants here, guys. 5. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Why I got so much energy? Because I've got a big, long work day ahead of me. So this is why I got to be happy like this, okay? What you didn't even tag me in the JFC recipe. You got to do a little video or something. Ewas, come on, man. Thank you for doing that. All right, guys, burger first. Burger. 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 This didn't come out crispy, but burger. Now, we have also our cucumbers that we had seasoned earlier with our special secret sauce. Okay? It's jerk fried chicken. Okay? So it's fried chicken, but we use jerk seasoning. It's just my style, a play on KFC's jerk chicken, fried chicken. It's delicious. You should try it. All right, let's get the cucumbers on there. We have to be healthy, so anytime you put vegetables on something, that's your way of saying I'm healthy, you know. That's the secret. Wait, look like we run out of cucumbers. And then let's get a tomato or tomato, depends where you are from. Tomato or tomato. And then, yeah, I have a video on the channel. It's also in my cookbook recipe, you know, the black book. Got some really dope recipes in that book, guys. If you guys want to support the channel, you know, just get the book. The link is in my bio right here. Just check it. You can just click it and, you know, it helps me keep doing these videos and stuff, man. I really appreciate all the support from you guys. All right. So right now we got burger. We got tomatoes or tomatoes or potatoes, whichever one you say it is, right? And then now, let's get this out the way, guys. One thing with y'all like to keep a mess. You know what I mean? That's what I noticed with y'all. Y'all always got some messy things going on over there. Now we have our egg. It is imperative that we put some egg on here, guys. Okay? So, give me the egg. Let's break it up. Doesn't matter how much egg you like or you don't like. Okay? And then the egg. So now we have smashed burger, some seasoned tomatoes and cucumbers. Elijah, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for the comment, man. Can you hit the button to the side so you can help me push this into the algorithm? If you don't mind. All right. And then some egg. Right? Guys, this is a little big. I mean, goodness gracious. What am I going to do? How are we going to eat this? Huh? Got egg, smashed burger, tomato. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. This is so delicious. I don't know what to do. Oh, and then finally, guys. All right? Finally. Look here. We got this. You know what this is? This is our escovitch sauce. All right? Now this is super spicy, okay? Normally we have carrots and all kind of other stuff. I only have red onions in here. So, but it's super spicy. So I'm only gonna put it on a few of them. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I just wanted a little different flavor, right? That's that. Now, do you guys put ketchup? Now talk to me. Do you use ketchup on your stuff or no? Talk to me. Who uses ketchup? Huh? I don't use ketchup. What I do is I use this. Okay? This is hot sauce. This is hot sauce. Hot sauce! Ewas, it's pickled onions, yeah, just spicy, okay? All it is with that, Manix, respect, thank you. All it is it's escovitch. So we use vinegar, we use Jamaican Scotch bonnets, pimento seed, and you normally would do onions and carrots, okay? So this is just red onions and pimento seed and the Scotch bonnets, but then I ended up draining out the Scotch bonnets. So, Sharon, you know you have to have this, right? You got to. Like it's imperative. So look here. All right. What do I do? Which one? Which one? Which one? I think this one here. Here we go. And then I'll put some on this. I'll leave the other ones. I like my things super spicy. You understand? So it's one of those things. You can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. You can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. All right, so we got our little orange for decoration and decor. And then we got our croissant. So all I would do is put it in the middle, I guess. There's only way to do it in the middle. Put this around and around. Round and round and round we go, round we go, round we go, round and round and round we go. See it there? All right, guys. So that's it. That's breakfast 1, 2, 3. Real easy. Terry, no, this is super flavorful. It's a smash burger. Like, again, you could use sausage patties. You could have done this with bacon, whatever. But you know how we work in this kitchen. We just do and use what we have. We don't do anything else. There's no, time to go get bacon. There's no time to go get sausages. It's just a basic idea, and you take it and then you just make it your own, right? So if you don't want to scramble the eggs or do the way I do it, you just do a fried egg. You can do the eggs over easy. You don't want to use these mini croissants, use the bigger croissants. It doesn't matter. It's all good. But the point is just that you take whatever we're doing here and figure it out, okay? So, my mouth is watering because I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. That cucumber. The cucumber. Let me cover the mic because they'll be like, yo, you chopping in the thing, you're chopping. Dude, we forgot the most important thing. Guess what? We totally forgot. The tea. You gotta have the tea, man. What the hell is going on? So brown sugar. My brown sugar. I don't know how that song goes, but you know the song Brown Sugar, right? So brown sugar. I like my tea sweet. I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but I gotta have a little sweet tea. All right. Let's go. Remember, guys, all this is soursop tea, okay? This is soursop tea. And take your time. Take your time, young man. Mama used to say. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Terry. The best meals, you just throw them together. Listen, one of my sisters, this is how she is. I used to need all these ingredients, right? Like, I have to have this. I can't make it without this or that. And I got it from her. I remember one time I was over there, and she just took whatever she had and cooked up something. And I'm like, yo, you just made that with nothing. Like, you don't need this, you don't need that. And it was just the best. You understand? So look here. Guys, if you don't mind, just hit the like button on the side and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Right? And put on that notification bell so it can bing, 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 bing. Because although today I have a busy, long day cooking jerk chicken, we're going to be doing this all day on the grill. The only thing I can be grateful for, the weather is cool right now, okay? I mean, I think we still are going to around 80 degrees or something, but it's getting much cooler outside, right? Yes, Sharon, something out of nothing. You know how it goes. You have to make something out of nothing. And don't complain, right? Just make it happen. And that's why I try and do these videos. People always be like, why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? Because we don't have that ingredient. Even if I'm doing something with the cookbook, I tell you the same thing. Maria, what's up? Hold on. Right? Hold on. The gardener come. Let me just close that window there. All right. See it here? So now we have soursop tea. Soursop tea. Elijah, wagwan. Nana Blue, what's up? Wait there, hold on. Let me taste this. Wait. One thing with me, you know, I have a really odd thing about myself. I don't like hot tea. I don't know who else is like that. I like lukewarm tea, right? My tea, if it's hot, like super hot, I have to go get something cold to drink with it. Is anybody else like that? Or does everybody else just have to have their tea super blazing hot, you know? Well, we're just making some breakfast here. We made smash jerk burger with some scrambled egg on a croissant. And then we have a soursop tea. We're just trying to gear up because we have a long day ahead of us, a long day of cooking. You know, we ran a special for 99 bucks for jerk chicken, rice and peas, and jerk corn for a tray each of each one. And right now we're gonna be swamped. So what I did, I said, let me get on live and go ahead and make some breakfast, chat, you know, get to yapping and see what's up. Because later on, I ain't gonna have time to do that. I'm gonna have time, but I won't be able to be involved. You know what I mean? Hey, Nana Blue, thank you. Everybody that's subbing up, man, just thank you, appreciate it. Everybody that's hitting the little 3 dots, hitting the like button, that's sending it out for me, I appreciate it. All the repeat people that's coming back and just enjoying the cooking and the things that we're doing, I appreciate that also. You know, we're just trying to build a nice little family. And even the trolls, I appreciate them too, because what they don't realize, when they comment, it helps push this thing out to the algorithm. So I don't mind them either, as long as they don't get too disrespectful with everybody and you know, racist and stuff like that. Whatever, I don't care, you know. So again, recapping, some of these I have the Escovitch sauce. Yes, I cook all the time. We cook all the time. We cook at least, I cook every day, but to go live, I'll do the lives at least now 4 times a week, easy, you know. Tomorrow we're doing soup tomorrow, so I'll do a live and do a soup. Then we have breakfast. We're doing saltfish and ackee with fresh ackee and real codfish, not the cheap other stuff, the pollock and stuff that the people use. So I'll be doing a video with that. And then maybe Sunday dinner, I don't know. Maybe I go by the pool and we fry up some fish and do some brown stew, you know, boom, bam, bing, bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? You know, I haven't done anything by the pool because guess what? It's been a little chilly out here. So I can't even go in the pool, man. So I don't want to be out there doing no videos and can't go into the pool. So if you guys don't mind, just like and subscribe, man. That's it. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe. That's the best thing we can do. Guys, let me ask you a question, right? I saw this thing that's all over TikTok right now. And they have this lady, and she calls up her local church or whatever, and she asks them for food, right? And, you know, just like a formula for the baby or something. And so far, a lot of them have said no. You know, does that make sense? You know, shouldn't we be helping each other, you know, as much as we can? You know, what do you guys think about that? If you called up, you know, and I'm not saying a church you go to, just a random thing, you needed help. So what's going on in the US, there's a lot of people that have the food cards or whatever, and then the government shut down, so they're not able to use those right now. So a lot of people are suffering, you know, they can't get subs. I mean, I said subs, I'm reading the thing. They can't get food, you know, like how they should. So for me, I think we should all help each other as much as possible, you know what I mean? I think if you call a church or something like that, and even if you're not a member and you ask for food, you're not asking for money, you know, you're asking for something to eat. It should be everybody's right to eat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should have that human right, regardless of where you are, what country you're in. You know what I mean? Bradford, I know. I don't know, man. That's why I'm on here trying to learn. I'm trying to learn with you guys. You know what I mean? So, you know. It's hard. A lot of people can't cook. So that's why we're learning together. You know? But one thing I will know, My belly's gonna be full. I can tell you that. Cook or not, belly gonna be full. I don't know about you, Brady. Brad, I don't know about you, man. Look. I know, man. Listen, Brad, let me tell you. This channel, we don't take those stuff personal. As long as we're not getting, stuff where we're gonna be banned. I don't care. I'm all for a good troll and a good joke and a good everything. I'm down with it, man. Trust me. You don't want to be on here and it be boring. Sometimes those things liven up your page too. You know what I mean? So don't take it personal. But what you can do, since you did do that, is at least sub up. You know what I'm saying? It's the least you could do. Trust me. No, man, this tea too hot, guys. This tea is way too hot. Yeah, I was telling somebody I've been to Battersea and Chelsea. And I support Arsenal, if that means anything to you. Barry, what I got on this plate is we did croissants for breakfast. We used a smash burger, jerk smash burger. We did an egg, and then we topped it with some cucumbers and tomatoes and some spicy escovitch sauce, which is just pickled onions, okay? And we're making this for breakfast because I needed energy. And in here is the best thing. Okay, yeah, that's more towards London. Yeah. Yeah, it's life, Bill. It's life today because, like I said, I got a big, long day ahead of me. So, I just wanted to go on live and interact with everybody all over the world and see what's going on over there. What's the weather like where you guys are at? Right now, it's cold for us here, okay? In the night, it gets to 70 degrees, like 70. It's freezing. Right now, it's a little warm. It's about 80 degrees, but it gets to 70 degrees. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got to turn the AC off. We got to be under the blankets. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to take this. 68 in Georgia. See what I mean? Where's that, Bradford? 12 degrees. What the f? 12 degrees. No. That's Alaska. Okay? We ain't doing that. Ain't no way. Can you imagine living in 12 degrees? I was in New York for a couple of times and it went down. I forgot. I don't think it was 12 degrees. It was pretty cold, but that was enough. Forget that. Let me tell you, 50 degrees out here is 50 degrees. Everybody has on a fur coat and boots. Okay? Let me just tell you, fur coat and boots. That's how it is here. It's 70 degrees and I'm done. I'm under blankets. I got to wear my hoodie. Okay? Huh? We're in Miami. We're in Miami. Yes, Miami. Pretty Miami. Yeah, we're in Miami. So we don't need this kind of weather. Normally when it's like February or so, you kind of expect it to drop down to in the 60s, maybe for about a week. Maybe 10 days you get out of it. That's it. We're done. Exactly. And it is 95% of the time. The weather is perfect 95% of the time. It's funny because if I was to go on the beach now, it's got to be about 80 degrees now. But it's a cool 80 degrees. It's not a hot 80. It's a cool 80, right? Most Floridians will not be nowhere near that beach. It's just not going to happen. But there's going to be, because the water's going to be too cold. You know what I mean? So even though you can be outside, the water's cold. You're going to see people in that water. Those are people like from Canada, London, UK, or you guys. You guys come over here and go in that ice cold water and swimming up a storm. It's crazy to me. I can't get over it. But us here, we're not used to that, man. I need the sun to warm that water up so it's like going in my pool. You understand? Hey, this soursop tea is good. If you guys could ever get any soursop wherever you're from, man, it has all the health benefits you want. I guess black tea and green tea are good and stuff, but nothing on soursop. You understand? Not a thing on it. Hit the little like button, guys. If you're on here and you're chilling and you're hanging out, you're having a little fun, just subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Not $1, not even 5 cents. Nothing. Just do it, right? You're helping out a brother. You know what I mean? Helping me get to the masses. So I want to eat my food, but I don't want that yapping with this microphone I got. It just sounds crazy. I was watching back one of my videos and I was eating in the video and it was just nuts. Young King, we cooked breakfast croissants, smash burger, egg, some lettuce, some cucumbers and tomatoes, and a little bit of our special Jamaican escovitch on there for the little spice. And we have soursop tea. And now, right now, we're just yapping and going on a little bit, you know what I mean? Just hanging out with everybody. I have a long day, like I told everybody before earlier, of cooking. We're going to be doing jerk chicken, you know. So if you guys look on my page, you see how our process of doing jerk chicken, which is crazy. So we put it in a brine for 24 hours. After we clean the chicken, it goes into a brine for 24 hours, right? Then after that, it comes out, we season it up, and then we let it marinate for 48 hours. So it's a, thank you, Young King. It's a 72-hour process just to make the jerk chicken, okay? And then when we smoke it on the grill, we use all authentic stuff, okay? We put thyme, pimento, we make a big smoke pack, and we use pimento wood, which here in the States is almost impossible to get. You know what I mean? So that's just what we do, and I got a lot of orders for it today, so I'm gonna be busy. So I have to make me a nice breakfast and get some energy, you know what I mean? Do some push-ups, and then we'll be good to go. This needs to cool down just a little bit more for me. Stir it up just good. And that's it. Kenneth, your money coming your way in about 20 minutes, yeah? Yeah? But soon give you a little change, you understand? Yeah. For real, man. You know, hey, what you guys do? You think I should do a jerk chicken video? I mean live, not a jerk chicken video, but a jerk chicken live, you know? I'm thinking I might do one of those, you know what I mean? It's one of my top sellers. Like, I think I make two things that I feel like it's gonna be difficult for somebody to really outdo me is jerk chicken and oxtail. Like it's almost, I don't really see I have any competition at all. Like none, zero. Like, and I just feel that way with anybody. I don't care who you are, what you make, you know what I mean? Really, in Bradford? Wow. See? That's what I love about this thing. You get to learn stuff, you know. From us, we hear places like in the UK, what is that called? Brixton, and I don't know the other place. Well, I know Brixton is one that there's a large Jamaican population. I didn't even know that Bradford, you know. Right now we're having a warm time in Jamaica, as you guys know, with the hurricane, you know. So if you guys are by any place that's sending anything there, you know, if you can, you just donate whatever you can to it, you know, to the relief effort. Because unlike the States, especially Florida, like Florida, we're used to a million people, what's up, you know. Yeah, the barbers, you know, it go already, you know. But if you can help out, you know, it'll be nice. Parker, wagwan, what's up? We just finished making breakfast. Some smash burger, egg on a croissant, you know what I mean? And I'm about to mash it up in a little bit. But I'm here yapping away, chatting, you know. So you guys coming in and out, can you just hit the little bell on the side? Because YouTube wants you to hit that thing, because when they hit that, it shows that people have interest, you know. And comment, man. Let's chat. I have until this tea done. Once the tea done, I have to get to work. You understand? Wendy Kelly, Nottingham, UK has Jamaica. My sister used to live in what's that? Not Nottingham. That's where she used to live. I don't know where she lives now, but she used to live in Nottingham. But I didn't know, you know, she doesn't act Jamaican at all, so I had no idea that they had a big community there. Wow. Jamaica to the world. You understand? To the world. That's what we say. One love all to everybody. One love to everybody. Here, guys, it's about 10:30 here. You know what I mean? Me, I have to get cooking at 11 o'clock on the dot. 11 on the dot. I cannot. You know, one thing when you cater, everything is time management, right? Like you have to no time management. It's the biggest way to lose track of everything. It's real easy to do it. But for us, you know, I know that I got to start at 11 o'clock. We got to get the grills lit. You understand? Chicken's already seasoned. It's already, you know, just relaxing, doing its own little thing. Get the grill lit. The grill going to take about 30 minutes. You understand? And then after that now, we get the chicken going. Then we have to get on our rice and peas and then our jerk corn. You understand? Food truck. We have food truck and partner in a restaurant, and we do catering, mainly catering right now. Catering is our biggest bread and butter for me personally. That's as much work that I do. Good morning. Let me see. If you go on my page, on my shorts, I have it. You can read it. You see it. You'll see. It's a 3-part. It shows you how to brine the chicken, how we season it, and how we cook it. And then the actual recipes are in my books. So if you get the black book and you want to learn Jamaican cooking, traditional and some modern styles, you get the black book. That's what's in there. If you just want to learn just jerk, you get what we have a book called Jerk Essentials. And what the Jerk Essentials teaches you is how to make the wet jerk seasoning, okay, and how to make your dry. I put up the dry already. How to make the dry jerk seasoning. And then I teach you how to make jerk chicken, jerk pork, jerk veggies, what else? A couple other jerk things in there, right? So basically, once you know how to do that, you can't cook anything. So if you know how to make jerk chicken, you can make jerk chicken skewers. You can do a jerk turkey, any kind of poultry. If you know how to do jerk pork, you can make jerk ribs. So that's how I took the approach to that book. You know, it costs nothing. It's only like $12 for it, but it's packed with everything. It tells you where to get the stuff, what you can substitute, all the good stuff that you need to know. Food trucks are a little bit difficult, Bradford. Let me tell you, man, unless you're in a really good area, you know, because a food truck is actually just like a restaurant. It's a restaurant, but it's not a restaurant. You know what I mean? So you have all the headache and the stress of the restaurant, but you got to find locations unless you find a place that you can be stationary with it. But, it's good and bad. It just depends where you are, you know. Some places are really food truck oriented cities, like they want them, where others are not. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Just go check it out and stuff. Like I said, and any guys, if you guys want to support me, you know, there's always a super chat. If you don't want to do that, there's always just get my book if you really want something. Yes, Texas Sin. I got everything, man. I do it all so that we can, you know. You have to pay, depends where you are. In New York, they pay a big set of money. Some even here Miami, depends where they're gonna want you to pay to go on their property. So it works out. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it does. You know what I mean? Like I said, it just depends on where you are. You know. Same thing here. Like I said, you have to go get a license. You have to do all of that stuff when you're doing a food truck. So just like a restaurant. Okay. So your cost just might be a little bit less with the food truck, which is why people do it. But you know, if you're not in a food truck area, it might not be the smartest thing to do. It might be better to get a small, little, you know, little space. Thanks, Share Organics. Share Organics always be helping me out. You understand? So we definitely got the cookbooks available for anybody that wants to support. They're just in the bio. You go in, even in the description here, you'll see them. You can just click it. And, you know, just help support. That supports me, you know, because it's funny. I like super chats and stuff, you know, because I'm working with everybody here, you know, and people, you know, support like that. But then also just getting a book, you also have that yourself. And the thing about it with the recipes for me, you can always ask me about them, what to do differently, how to do that. Should I do it this way? Because with every cooking, you should always make it your own. Every live, I say the same thing. Never try and make it exactly like me. Make it like you. You just need the guideline, okay? We don't bake over here. I don't do no baking. So you don't need to have the exact thing. You can just add. Maybe you don't like as much salt. Don't do it. Like one of these, for instance. I doused it in hot sauce. In this hot sauce. And if you know about it, you know this is pretty spicy and hot. But guess what? You may not like hot sauce. So don't do it. You understand? Don't do it. Parco. So the clients today, we just put a special out there where we're doing jerk chicken, rice and peas, and jerk corn for 99 bucks, right? So normally that size jerk chicken would have cost you $100. So I just pretty much is adding the rice and peas and the jerk corn for free, right? So we had put that out there, sent it out to everybody. So it's a bunch of different clients. This time today is mainly corporate clients, people at their businesses that's ordered this. So they're gonna want it for, I would say lunchtime, a little bit after lunch. So I'm gonna start cooking at 11. We'll be done by 1. And then get it to them they want it around 2 o'clock. You know, I try to get everybody in the same time schedule. So the deliveries are from 2 to 3 right now. And then I have somebody picking up about 4:30. So, you know, it's just, this is not for individuals, which I had some of that during the week. And I was surprised because I thought I would get more individual people because it's Friday. You know, people don't want to cook, I guess. But, you know. Yo, man, Parker, trust me, man. That would have been nice, man. That would be nice. You know. There's Reen, what's up again? You know. But, again, I take all the support I can get. You know what I mean? Some people, you know, they support me here. You know, you watching the video is a support. Subscribing to the channel, hitting the little like thing is a support. Everything comes together, you know what I mean? And I'm just happy for that at all times, you know what I mean? Because everything is tight for a lot of people, so we're just trying to. The little spot down the road, where's that at? Again, Parker, I don't remember again. Where you located? Right? Be Wayne, boom, bop, 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 bop. Respect, thank you for the sub. Oh yeah, Houston, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. I don't know how the Jamaican food is down that side of town because I don't know how you guys get products over there. You understand what I mean? Lila, the food I got done by the time you reach. It I got done. Yes, B Wayne. Respect every time. You understand? Guys, subscribe up to the channel. Do what you have to do. You understand? Subscribe them say. You know? And notify. Put on the notification, important, you know. Share Organics, you want to play it? Too late! It I got done! You understand? Yeah, Houston's a melting pot. Just like here in Miami, we got Haitians, Venezuelan, everybody from all over, man. Cuba, everywhere, you know. This is your first time on the live with me, chilling? Well, don't make it be the last. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Don't make it be the last. You understand? Right? Because tomorrow, for sure, we're doing some soup, right? So I'm doing a veggie soup, which we haven't, everything I'm doing is something to do with the books, guys. So, you know, you guys can move around with me and grab one of the books and support, right? So we're doing a veggie soup, okay? But me, for myself, I'm making a separate soup with gungo pea, short rib, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Separate. Everybody else likes veggie soup. That's why. They all want veggie soup. They want no meat in their soup. Why? I don't know. Who eats soup without meat? But I make my veggie soup like it have meat. I mean, it's delicious, right? Then we still have some fresh ackee. So I was going to make ackee and saltfish for breakfast. with real codfish, or I could have do a seasoned rice later on. You understand? And then Sunday is Sunday dinner. You know how that go. Sunday dinner. Look at Sheer Organic said I agreed to sell if I mouth of water about she loves soup. You don't get none. You understand? None. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing, you know what I mean? We're going to be doing live, and then I'll throw out some videos here and there, you know. And you guys, when you have time to, look at some of my past videos, man, you know what I mean? I put them out there. People watch them, they do if they don't. But, you know, it would be nice for some little watching our little comment here and there and thing. You know, just little love. Show me some love. That's all I ask for. Guys, we're almost done my soursop. Almost. So this part is soon over because guess what happened? Like I said, I cannot be on here past 11 o'clock. We have work to do, food to cook, people to feed. You understand? Hungry people. And then, gosh, I forgot. We have to make jerk sauce because you can't have jerk chicken without jerk sauce. You need that. Soursop tea, sweet. Soursop tea with some nice cane dark brown sugar. And let me show you what I have. See there? It's just a box. Soursop. I don't know the name brand of this. I don't know who company it is, but this here tea here, boy. Sipper Copper, name. What a name, man. Sipper Copper. Right? So here we go. I'm going to finish up this. Then I'm going to mash up my breakfast I make earlier with my smash burger. And then I'm going to get to cooking. And then you guys are going to see me. I doubt you're going to see me later because I know I'm going to be too tired. It's not going to happen. So it would be, you're going to see me tomorrow. Now, whether you see me for tomorrow for breakfast and lunch, that depends. Right? Because the breakfast, I might just skip it and go straight to the soup. I don't worry about breakfast. But let me teach you a secret too. If I wasn't so tired, I would make that soup tonight. Because one of the best leftover foods you can have is soup. Well, say, soursop bitter is great for digestive and liver. See it there? So you know. You understand? You know. Yeah. What? Garabanga or whatever. Yeah. How you pronounce it? I can't pronounce it, but my Venezuelan saying he always goes, yo, you have this, you have this. You know. It's good for cancer and a lot of health stuff. You know, it's one of the best things you can take naturally. One of the most powerful things, soursop, guys. So, again, Share Organics, I need to make you like a moderator or something. Hit the notification bell to get notified. See, this has cooled down to where I can hold the cup like this, the tea. This is the best way I like to drink it. I don't like it super hot. And I don't like it cold. Lukewarm. See that? Look here. Look at that. Once you can hold the cup like this, you know, say, that's it. So this is the last of the tea. See it there? Just take it. Let's take it like a shot. Refreshing. People just coming out and gonna be like, yo, I can't believe he's drinking. That guy's drinking. No, it's tea. Okay? It's too early to be drinking. If I drink this early, I would get no work done. You understand? Zero work done. Zero, not, nil, Z. Whatever other thing you can think of. None. So anyway, I ate that. Some of us have to get to work. So I will see you later. Put on the notification bell. We might come back on later tonight. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe. I might even just turn it on while I'm making the jerk chicken. Problem is, I won't be able to really interact like that, so I don't know how that kind of live works. Do people watch that, you know, while you're working and you don't really have time? You know what I mean? Because the worst thing you're working and you have to... Don't want to that. You understand? Just want to get straight to what we're doing. So I doubt it, but tomorrow for sure, 100%. I'm gonna go ahead and make the little thumbnail and schedule out the live them from now for the 3 live, so you can, you know, boom, bam, bing, bang, bang, bang. Put on the notification bell. Sure, again, it's boom, 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 later. Right, that gone. You understand? So put on the notification bell. I'll give you a couple seconds just to hit that little like button before you leave to the little 3 dots. Touch it. Pop, 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 pop. Hit the little red, the one with the heart. We go so like this. You just pop, 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 pop. EWAS. Respect every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Yes, and good eats every day, everybody. So, right, that we're gone. See you guys later. Probably not. Tomorrow, for sure. Sunday, absolutely. One love.